Hi everybody, welcome to Wendy's Decorium. I've got two matte moulds today. This one is all leaves, very pretty. This one is leaves again but in a different pattern. One's round, one's square. I thought they were going to be candle pots, but quite narrow that, isn't it? We'll have to wait and see till they're done. I'm going to do them both in Aquacast and in resin. Now, I know resin's not great with a matte mould, but I thought to myself, I will try these. I got these for Christmas. I've never used them. Absolutely beautiful. They were from Amazon, metallic mica powders. So, mica powder's lovely in a matte mould for epoxy resin. So I thought I would use that bronze green. That one's beautiful. And see if we can get a bit of a shine. I'm going to paint it on for the Aquacast, and I'm also going to tint the Aquacast with a pigment as well. So we've got like a two tones effect. So I will just get everything ready. We'll be back for that. Right, I've gone with the camo green for this triangular one. I'm going to just try and paint the leaves bit. I'm not going to be precious about it because I want the colour of the Aquacast to come through. Right, as I said, I've not been too precious with it because Aquacast doesn't always pick mica powder up. It'll be spotty at best. I'll not make you watch me do this one, but I'm just going to do the same to this one, but in the bronze green. And I'm going to get a wipe and I'm just going to go down the veins. And I will be straight back once I've done those. I've got 150 mils of water in there. I'm going to be using 400 grams of Aquacast, which doesn't compute the 3:1 ratio, but I wanted it slightly runnier. And I'm going to be using the green acrylic ink. Now, slightly on the teal side this, but I'm fine with that. Right, that's just one pipette full. It is slightly teal, not a true, well, what we would call a true green. Not the best green in the world, is it? I am tempted to pop something in it. That might be enough. I'll save it just in case. Oh, that's too much. Oh my, what am I like? It's now a grey. Well, it's still green-ish. Shall we pour? Let's have no more of that nonsense. These are going on the vibration plate for the pure reason they are very detailed and I don't want holes everywhere. Give it a good tap, make sure it's on the bottom. Very squidgy mould seeds. Wow, that was just enough. Rather impressed with myself. That doesn't happen often. I'll do the rest of that off camera. Right, I will pop these on the vibration plate and top them up and I'll meet you back for demould. Right, let's get these out. I want to show you something first. I didn't do this on camera. I just did exactly the same, except I painted it with chestnut out of that set and just covered it in like I used brown resin creep pigment to colour the resin. Still quite a lot left in there, but that's good. It's come out exactly how I wanted, all different variations of the colour. Yeah, like that. That's just to sit this round one on. Put it on vibration plate. And I don't know what happened. I must have moved the dial and I must have moved it somehow and it just went everywhere. So I had to fill it back up. Couldn't believe it. Well, this is a nice squidgy mould, but once it's got a pot inside it, it's a bit of a nightmare. Woo! Right, it's taken most of it off, as you can see. Oh, that's quite nice. I like it. Looks a bit like an ombre. Oh, that's really nice. Good heavy pot. I've got my son's dog with me this week. They're on holiday. He's a bit of a barker. You know what little dogs are like. Barks at everybody going past. How dare they? And he's just got up and I thought, please don't bark. Please, not while I'm recording. Anyway, he's quiet for now. This one's a bit easier to get out. Yeah, that one just rolled up lovely. A bit left on. That's not really made much of a difference. I mean, the sun is blinding me at the moment. Not really made much of a difference, but what a lovely pot. They're really nice. That one's definitely come out better than that. Oh, look at all the attention to detail there. That's lovely. There's no holes anywhere, no air bubbles. I really like that one. I really like it. Right, I'll let them dry and we'll start on the epoxy ones. Right, I've coated it all again in the same colour. I'm just going to go up the veins and take it all off. And I'm going to do exactly the same to the other one in the different green. I want all of them to look slightly rustic. We'll brush that again. Okay, resin's mixed up. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to colour it with the same alcohol ink. Sorry, acrylic ink. I'll put a bit more than I did last time in. That's 2 pipettes I've put in. It's actually a very nice green in epoxy. I mixed 350, only because that's how much my mixer can take. That's the maximum. How is everybody today? I hope you're all doing well. Don't know if I've asked you that already. I'm losing the plot over here. I'd love to know what you're all working on at the moment. Always nice to see other people's handmade crafts. Gonna need all of it. This one's slightly bigger. There we go. Get rid of them pesky bubbles. I'm gonna mix a bit more resin up to fill this. Might need a bit more of that one, and I'll see you for demold. Let's get this out. A lot of overage there. Let's get that off. Just roll it down. It is a matte mould, this. So better with your eco pores, but that is so pretty. Oh my goodness, that is lovely. Very, very similar colour. If you remember, I took that off. You can't tell the difference between the two colours, but I don't mind. That is absolutely beautiful. It's like a shift, that powder. I can see a blue, like a silvery blue. I'm very pleased with that. Overage again. I think you can be a bit firmer with resin than you can with the Aquacast when you're demoulding. Oh, that's pretty too. Oh, that is pretty. And a lovely ball. Yeah, I won't be making candles out of them because that's far too deep. Although I'm tempted to put a candle in it. They are so lovely. Them powders are nice. I'm glad I decided to use them. Right, now for the wood slice. Not quite enough resin in this wood slice. And really, if I had the time, I would mix a bit more and put that up. But I just really do not have the time. I'm very, very pushed this week. Oh, but that's cool. Bit deeper than I imagined. But yeah, that's lovely. It's taking that mica powder up as well that was already in there. Lovely. Pop it on. Oh yeah, that's so nice. I'm just waiting for the Aquacast to dry and then I will be right back with the finished results. Right, they've already had 1 coat of wax. I just need to put the second coat on and hopefully it'll bring the colour out a bit more. Clark's Stone and Concrete wax. Only got a bit of this left. This stuff makes it waterproof as well. Now, even though the mica powder sort of only came out at the top, it's really nice. It's taking on all the metallic, which I didn't think it would do. I'm going to put some cork on the bottom. I like this one. I like the colour of it, even though this didn't pick the mica powder up. There we go. Lovely. I think if I did that one again, I would use Hydroflow Sealer or a varnish. I'm really, really impressed. They're so lovely. There is a bit of a metallic sheen on that one. I think this is my favourite pot mould at the moment. I really do. I'm going to use both of these on my desk. I do like have cocktail sticks and micro brushes that need a home. I really like them. And I like the mica powders. They're great. This is the one with the all in, isn't it? It'll suffice for what it's needed. These are epoxy, can't put candles in them. Yeah, it'll be them that I use for all my little bits and bobs. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've waffled on long enough. I do apologise. I sort of, you know, you get all my thoughts. I've got no filter. I've enjoyed making them and I want to thank you all very, very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye.